Hi everybody and welcome back to Mr. Boring. I am your positively negative host, Mr. Boring. Avengers Endgame was an event, a masterpiece, the culmination of the Infinity Saga, and in a way, the culmination of the MCU. But there were some stuff I didn't like, okay? Just a few things really I felt like highlighting. So this is what I, the boring one himself, did not like about Avengers Endgame. Fat PTSD Thor. Oh, what have they done to my Asgardian god? I got it at first. Thor was facing the consequences of not going for the head. He feels empty, dead inside even. So he resorts to beer and such. Thor wasn't really a contributing factor in the movie. Rocket got the reality stone by himself. In the final battle, Thor was not the main focus. You can argue that, well, Thor brought Mjolnir to the fight, which is something, of course. You would think that a pep talk from his mother would help him to bounce back. It helped, but not completely. Overall, a disappointing portrayal of Thor. Like a joke that would not stop till the end of the movie. I mentioned this before. To me, Infinity War Thor was the ultimate Thor. And on Endgame, I just wished he would get a decent closure to his arc. Guess not. And oh yeah, we'll get there. Thor Love and Thunder did not help at all. The Hulk. Where is my beastly, uncontrolled, raging monster Hulk? Much like Thor, Hulk 2 took a backseat on this one. We got the smart Hulk, Professor Hulk, and yes, he did something. He snapped everyone back. That's a big deal, right? But when on the marquee it says Avengers, one would expect a hulking out moment. Hulk looked like the weakest ever. Well, a trend that would continue during the dreadful She-Hulk debacle. Okay, this is a small one, but the callback to the elevator scene from the Winter Soldier upon retrieving the Mind Stone. I didn't buy that Steve knew the S.H.I.E.L.D. Hydra agents in 2012. It just didn't fit. As Steve had shortly before gotten a defrost job, I believe there was a mention on the 2012 Avengers that the Chitauri invasion, Loki ordeal thing was his first mission. His first mission back at the very least. So I didn't sense how Steve knew those Hydra agents in the elevator. Still an awesome callback. Just a minor flaw. You must have known this one was coming. Captain Marvel. Or should I say, in and out Captain Marvel. All in all, there was nothing wrong with her character. They made her super duper powered, great. Good for her, but the usage of Carol during Endgame was essentially to be the MacGuffin of the movie. We see her in the beginning, great, she has to do space stuff, cool, so we won't be seeing her for a while. And then, of course, things got real and Thanos went rampage. She came back and was a contributor to saving the day, knocking off Thanos' ship and preventing him from snapping. So yeah, not too clever. And also, can someone please explain to me how she was able to locate Stark and Nebula in the vast, endless space? Who knows? Too easy, Carol. It was way too easy. Minor flaw. Bucky is always shooting. In Endgame and also in Infinity War. Hello? Super soldier? Metal arm? Him using a gun? An assault rifle, whatever, it's not putting one's resources into the best place. Justice for Bucky. Another minute defect or lack of consistency, which can be attributed to plenty of MCU shindings. Doctor Strange. Instead of trying to block a water tornado thingy because the plot needed him to be less involved as possible, just send Thanos' armies to the mirror dimension, or open a portal in the ground to send them to Morag or something. Strange is not a character to be placed in battlefields, because he can finish it so quickly. Good attempt from the movie to keep him busy, but I had a hard time buying it. And lastly, just to round things up, 2012 Thor. Not buying that at all. That joyful Thor was not the one we had on the original Avengers. Quite far from it. I get why they did that. Great job, great acting, great performance. It did not make sense to me. Well, that's it for today, folks. Mr. Boring signing off here. These are just a few items that came to mind whilst watching Endgame. How about you? What didn't you like? Be sure to like this video like no other. Leave your comments and complaints down below and subscribe to Mr. Boring. 'Cause I'm getting good at this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.